very nice to meet you, Oprah. Thank you for having me on your show. Sorry, louder? I'm used to having to keep quiet. I've been in hiding since my last book, and I'm excited to talk about my new one. Anne Frank, came on your show because I'd like to take back my narrative. My parents forced me inside when I was younger. I had no choice. They kept insisting that there was a threat, one that I was too young to understand. I basically didn't have a childhood. And then I became really famous really fast. It was like the whole world knew who I was. Like Lena Dunham once said, I was the voice of my generation, or at least a voice of a generation, or in my case, a voice of a genocide. You know, Oprah, this wasn't my choice. My parents were the ones who thrust me into the limelight. I figured if someone's going to be making money off of my childhood, it might as well be me. My dad and this lady I thought was my friend published my diary without even asking me. Can you believe that my dad published my book? I had secrets in there. He was the one that made me into a child star. No wonder I have trust issues. I've never even had a boyfriend. You're right. I never saw any of the money that my book sold. It all went into some foundation. And to what? Upkeep my parents' house? Yeah, I get it. Waterfront real estate is expensive, but that house hasn't been kept up in years. It's like it's preserved in time. They haven't made any changes. Hello? Wi-Fi? Besides, sometimes it would be like, I don't know, nice to treat yourself. The posters on the wall are super faded. We've all seen it before. Like so many other child stars, my home life was really unstable. Sure, I had a mom and a dad and a sister, but my best friend was a dentist. I was 14. What kind of parents let their child be friends with someone who makes their living sticking their fingers in people's mouths? As someone who's interviewed people over the years, Oprah, you know that child stars have it hard. I don't have any of my own space. My life feels like it's always up for debate. And I wasn't an addict either. I just lived in an attic. And you're right, at least my parents were much better than Macaulay Culkin's. I didn't have to emancipate myself. The state did that for me. Or Gary Coleman, that guy had it rough. It got so bad that he was immortalized in a song on Broadway. You know, I'm Gary Coleman from TV's Different Strokes. I had a lot of money that got stolen by my folks. Now I'm broke and I'm the butt of everyone's jokes. Poor Gary. At least no one's made a musical about me. I'm sure it probably sounds something like this, though. I'm Anne Frank and you've read my diary. I wrote that privately, not for all to see. Being 15 forever is just so tiring. I appreciate you giving me a chance to tell everyone my side of the story. I've been hiding away writing my new book. Yeah, everyone loved The Diary of a Young Girl. And I'm hoping that they'll give The Diary of an Older Woman a chance. Oh, yeah, I'd love to read you an excerpt. The New York Times called it a not as poignant, and the Jewish Journal review said it was a not so subtle cash grab. Yeah, my first day of college is going well. I don't know why people complain about their roommates. Having only 3 other people share a room is luxurious. In the dining hall, I can eat what I want whenever I want. College is amazing. You can find my book wherever Mein Kampf is sold.